Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to play some Age of Mythology Extended Edition. Age of Mythology was recently ported to Steam, of course, a couple days ago, so I am recording this a few days after its release, which means that whatever you see in this video hopefully will be completely sorted out by the time you play this game, because I have very, very high hopes for it, despite it being a, I guess, relatively rocky beginning. To say I'm surprised would be a lie, however, they have exceeded my expectations in some regards. Granted, I don't regret my purchase, as weird as that is. I've actually been having a lot of fun with the game regardless. To me, I sort of treat this release as like, I guess, sort of on the lines of The Room, for those of you who know what movie that is. I'm sort of fascinated by how quirky this experience has been so far. However, like I said, I really, really think it's worth people's time anyway, because when they do fix it, it is going to be exceptional. Sort of like how AOE2 HD Edition was rather poor on release, and they've since turned it into what I consider to be a masterpiece. If you're wondering why you can see my desktop and not the actual gameplay right now, there's a good reason for this, and we're going to explore that in just a moment. Throughout this video, I'll be giving you all my first impressions of the game, talking about Age of Mythology a bit as a game itself, and giving you all, like, sort of general information on the game. I know that quite a few of you are, like, primarily Age of Empires 2 players and haven't really played much of Age of Mythology, so I'll be, explaining the basics of the game a bit as I go through this. Of course, I am definitely not an expert Age of Mythology player. While I do know quite a bit about the game, as I do with most games that I play, I've got this sort of encyclopedia-esque knowledge thing. I don't execute what I know very well, and that's something that will just take practice. Anyway, let's jump straight into it, or at least try. I'm pretty sure that since I'm recording this for the first time, I am not actually going to, the game's going to run smoothly for some reason, I'm sure of it. Regardless, by the time you watch this, if you watch this several months after I record it, hopefully I'll be better, and hopefully the game will be running smooth, because I have very high hopes for this. Anyway, let's get started. Let's click play. Let's click play, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, first off, though, I mean, this launcher is really not great. I don't know what this guy's supposed to be, and, I understand that art is hard. I mean, I can't draw at all, but the original art assets were certainly not this guy, so yeah, I don't know why they even bothered doing new art. They could have just reused a picture of, like, Thor, from the original Age of Mythology, and it probably would have been fine. This launcher looks pretty ghetto. I mean, the text isn't even aliased, so they probably don't need this launcher, but I understand that they want it. It needs a bit of work. Anyway, let's click play. Let's click play, guys. Alright, again, you know what I'm talking about. You see these art assets, I'm not thoroughly convinced, but maybe they'll get better. Got like tumors on his arms or something. Okay, alright, we're loading in. Alright, logos. They basically just made the loading process just a lot longer, because it now cycles through a lot of these things. Hey, what's this? What's going on, guys? Oh, no! Oh, that's weird. Alright, looks like Age of Mythology has stopped responding. Alright, let's go to Steam. Oh, that's weird. Looks like the Steam client bootstrapper is not responding. I guess we're gonna have to close the program. Let's boot Steam again. This is like my daily routine. Like people get up in the morning, they have their cup of coffee, they brush their teeth and whatnot, have a bowl of cereal. This is what I do every day. Alright, round two. Round two. Oh, I shouldn't be, oh, people will bug me. I'll set myself to busy. Alright, anyway. Round two, guys. How many rounds is this going to take, by the way? Post your bets right now. How many times am I going to have to boot this game before it runs? Will it blend? That is the question. Oh, God. Alright, let's do it. Alright, there's Zeus again. Looks pretty mad. There's this familiar music that we all know and love. Alright, good, good. See the long list of friend invites I have in the corner. Oh, what's this? It appears that oh no! Can't get past the, okay. This level is pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I've never really been able to get past the Skybox Labs level. It is quite difficult. Thankfully, though, I have many lives, and, well, we're going to keep trying until we get it right, but I promise you guys will see some Age of Mythology Extended Edition gameplay today, because I love Age of Mythology. It is one of my favorite games. But man, I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say they made me work for it. Because they make me work for it. Woo! Alright, let's do it. Round 3. Fight! Again, hopefully by the time you watch this video, they will have everything sorted out. Like with AW2 HD Edition, I have faith. I do. And I think this game is going to be really good when they fix this stuff. However, I am amazed that they shipped it like this. I am absolutely amazed. Alright, will we get past Skybox Labs? I've been practicing, guys. Alright, it's getting a little better, right? Music hasn't stopped yet. Alright, not bad, not bad. Age of Mythology Not Responding Edition. Uggbomb, I'm doing alright, man. It's unfortunately, you know, the spring, so my allergies are awful, but, you know, we live. Oh, no! Oh, this level, it's just too damn hard. Damn it. Get him next time. Steam, stop responding again. Okay, let's log back in, guys. Hello, why do you try? Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Wait, we're on round 4 now, right? Round 4? I've been farming extra lives, though, guys. I've got this. 30 bucks. Woo! Put the Skybox level difficulty on easy. Absolutely, man. This is easily one of the hardest games I've ever played. I'm doing alright, Louis Bra. It's the spring, so, you know, allergies are very bad for me. I've got very severe allergies, but, yeah, we're getting by, I mean, I wouldn't really stop streaming or, like, recording videos for you guys, like, for really anything, so... Damn! Okay, you know, this is actually worse than normal. Normally, after, like, the 5th attempt, I get past the Skybox Labs level, and then we get to go to level 2! The title screen! And don't even get me started about level 3, trying to connect to their stupid online play. That level is pretty hard. And then actually getting into... Okay, well then, getting into a game is also extremely difficult. And then the final level, once you get in the game... Is your body ready? Are you prepared? God, this is... Why is it actually so much worse today? Normally I actually get to play this game. It takes 5 attempts on average for me to get past Skybox Labs. But I actually can't get past this level today. I know I'm gonna get a ton of comments, and people are gonna be like, wow, Rez, you're so bad at Age of Mythology, can't even get to the fucking title screen, like, why don't you uninstall? And it's like, well, man, I know. Okay, maybe if I don't press anything. Maybe you don't press anything. Still hear the music. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh my god. How long is this video go? Yes! Made it to the title screen. Alright. Level 2, guys. How long have I been streaming for? How long did it take? Was that 6 tries? 6 tries to get to the title screen? Alright, we reached level 2. Now, you think Ghosts and Goblins was hard? You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, I've been playing a lot of those, like, you know, those bullet hell shooter games like Nano Stray and whatnot, and... Uh-oh. And notice how, like, the game keeps freezing on the title screen for a bit. That's normal. I should probably adjust my volume settings, though. You don't want to hear the music, mostly because of copyright problems. But it clips all the time, and oh right, I have to adjust my settings because they reset at the end of every match. Oh yeah, one thing I want to talk about quickly before the game crashes again, because it's going to crash again, and I can show you how to crash it. Is if you go to the options menu, right? I have a pretty decent computer, and I have all of these options off, so it's not Age of Mythology HD Edition or anything. It's Age of Mythology actually looks exactly the same as the old one edition, because I had to turn off all that stuff. One fun thing about this game is that the frame rate in-game is very, very low at the moment. Hopefully by the... Again, I would not let... Okay, as crazy as it sounds, I wouldn't, like, let this dissuade you from, I guess, buying it necessarily. You might want to wait a bit, but this game has the potential to be very good. Right now, it's actually ridiculous, but it has the potential to be good. Anyway, so you look at this menu, the options menu, right? Notice how VSync was on. That's not supposed to be on, and that really tanks my frame rate even lower than I thought was possible. I didn't even know I could drop below 10 FPS on a game that was released in like 2002. But that happens, yeah. Somehow. And they keep turning off... Okay, so easy military drag select and enable VSync always automatically turn themselves... Okay, this turns itself off at the end of every match. This turns itself on at the end of every match, which is another reason why this game runs so poorly, and why... one reason why when you play online and the game is lagging like crazy is because VSync keeps turning itself back on, and since this game has like really does require like Crysis 2 PC specs, when VSync turns itself back on, everybody's frame rate goes like way lower. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, enough about the options menu. Let's go play an online match. All right, not bad, not bad. View games. Hasn't crashed yet, actually. That's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. It always crashes on this screen. Maybe it says except I can't open Steam anymore. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I got all the crashing out of the system. Anyway, so I think that took 6 crashes. Normally, it always crashes when I go to the online section. It crashes once. I open it again, and then when I click refresh, the game will crash. And then it stops crashing. So on average, it normally takes me 5 boots to get the game to actually run, and then it runs. Doesn't run without 5 tries. Today, I think it took me 6, and they were all on the Skybox Lab screen. So, yeah. Do any of you guys actually have this game? Should I be playing it with you guys? Let me. Oh, for some reason I can't Alt-Tab. That's great. I don't know why Alt-Tabbing isn't working. Oh yeah, also look at the chat rooms, this is pretty cool. You got a million global ones. And notice how, like, the game is hanging on the menu. There's nothing going on right here, and if you look at the Colossus, you can tell whenever the game freezes, the Colossus will just stop moving. That's pretty cool. Why can't I Alt-Tab? What is this crap? I need to Alt-Tab so I can turn my stuff back on. Anyway, turn off desktop capture now. Got this AOM capture thing on. Now, my Twitch chat will probably not be positioned correctly, but I'll adjust that in-game. Alright, let's do this. Let's actually play a match of Age of Mythology. I should probably start against the AI rather than play... Well, actually, no. No, I should play online against people. So, I'm gonna try and join a lobby first, right? That's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna join an unranked lobby. There's a reason why I'm not doing ranked. You'll figure that out. Oh god. Is there oh. Hung up again, alright. Map size large. Ranked. Don't want to join a noob's match. Huh. Well, I could just for kicks and then leave, so... Here, let me refresh all the matches again, because it doesn't refresh automatically, because that would be convenient. Alright, let's join this lobby. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, attempting connection. 120 seconds remaining. I should put on the final countdown right now. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Solid. Here we go. I hope you're all hyped. Huh. Weird. I don't think we're gonna get in, guys. Call me crazy. I went on Reddit the other day, and like all the top threads were people demanding answers or questioning if this was some sort of elaborate like pyramid scheme or scam or something like that. It was pretty funny. No, it's not a scam, and I don't think that I really do think they will fix this. I have faith. I mean, they did this before, where they... Although I don't remember Age of AV2 HD Edition having crashing on startup like this. That's different, but AV2 HD definitely had much worse lag. However, I think though, I mean, when you get past all of this crap, where like it's almost impossible to join a match and the game crashes like 50 times on startup, then... Oh, by the way, it didn't do this on release day, by the way. It never crashed on startup until they released a patch to try and fix the FPS problems the day after release. Because on release day, the game was running at about 5 to 10 FPS on my computer, which was absurd. And online matches and single player was like 30, which is still absurd. This is with all the settings at the lowest. I mean, I could probably get it to run at a higher FPS if I turn my resolution down, but that means that if I ever alt-tabbed to go, like, read the Twitch chat or something like that, then my game would go into windowed mode, which is why I don't have it like that. But still, I shouldn't have to do that, because it is a game from 2002, and the original AoE2, Age of Mythology, I'm just used to saying AoE2, Age of Mythology did not run like this. I mean, it wasn't a very smooth experience online, I can say that, but yeah, it did not run very smooth. Now, this game does have a lot of potential, though. What I like to see, though, is that they've got things like, they have ranked seasons. That is pretty cool. I'm actually excited for something like this. There are leaderboards, we've got this ranked ELO all-time season. I haven't played very much, obviously, but I'll tell you why my rating is BS anyway. They've got these events, leagues, badges, and whatnot. Like, it all looks like it could be really good. Notice how no one has typed anything in the global chat, by the way, But actually, why is that the case? Do I need to sign online on my Steam friends list? See, yeah, because I have to keep doing that because it sets me as offline by default, but it's not so busy. Here, maybe it'll connect me to a chat room. And with 3 people in it! I don't know why it makes all these, all these other chat rooms. Anyway, oh, look at it hanging up, mate. We got leagues over here, we've got leaderboards, ranked seasons. That looks pretty cool. I am very excited for the potential that this game has. Not only that, but, like, with the Steam Workshop and everything like that, it is completely, like, this game is 100% completely moddable. And people have already released, like, custom UIs, there's, like, massive texture reskins. You can add, like, new buttons to the interface. Like, there are people who have improved the minimap, basically, and they've, turned the resource counters to show you how many villagers you have on each resource. That stuff is really cool. Really cool. So, this game's like CLG, guys. It's got potential, some serious, serious potential. So I'm very excited to see what they'll do with this game. But in the meantime, it needs a little bit of work. Let's try joining another match that's not ranked, but all these matches are ranked. Oh, these guys will learn eventually. Ranked. I'm just trying to join a normal match. 2v2, dedicate server, good hosts, internet. Let's do it. His name's Internet Explorer, though, which concerns me, but let's do it. Hey, Origin. Oh, you missed the early part where we crashed 6 times. Why buy a broken game and then wait for them to fix it? That's a good question, Iggy Stone. I'd probably wait a bit to buy it. But personally, when the game actually runs, I have a lot of fun because I love Age of Mythology. But I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I really do. I have a very high tolerance, I guess. Holy shit! Whoa! I got my ears. Okay, so we finally did connect. It only took us 12 years, and then
I need help. Yes.
Oh my god!
No, I need help. No, I need help. No, I need help. No, I need help. No.
What am I? No, what did I walk into? No. Jesus Christ!
Yes. No.
You may feel less like fighting.
Oh my god!
Off your head.
All right. Alright, let's play this crappy game. Oh god, notice how much it hangs up on the menus. I love that. Alright, let's play Hades. Wait, is Anatolia?
Stop the game already.
Oh, let's see this.
Throw things at me!
Stop
Here, yeah, I'll play Hades. Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it! Oh god. Alright, host, come on, come on!
No, 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 no.
I'm very excited for the Ruby and Sapphire remake, Sergeant. I'm very excited.
Sure, blame it on your firewall.
I just want to get into games so I can show you guys some gameplay, but yeah. So this is my first impressions of the game.
Sure, blame it on your firewall.
I mean, to sum it up while we wait for this guy to start the game. Alright, yeah. Basically, I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I personally don't regret my purchase. I've been enjoying it. Also notice that the launching game countdown doesn't actually go down. That's pretty cool. I really wish I could have the in-game audio on, by the way, right now, because I can't because of copyright.
Fire in the hole.
Like, my video will get taken down for copyright infringements if I use the in-game music, so I can't. But it clips and everything, and it's crazy. Like, I had it play the same 10-second loop of the in-game music for 2 hours.
In the hall.
10 seconds of the same loop of music, and it was all like distorted, and there were no drums or anything, and it sounded like dubstep Age of Mythology. It was ridiculous. What is going on? Can we just play? Alright, come on, come on, come on! Start the game already! So,
You may feel less like
I've been enjoying...
I've
been enjoying this game. These guys are spamming talents.
No.
No.
Launching game. You see this? Who saw that? Who saw the launching? Who's looking at this right now? Are you seeing this? God, these guys are making my ears bleed. I can only imagine how loud that is for you. So I will tone down my sound. Launching game. Launching game. I'm just gonna leave it alt-tab so you guys don't have to hear that. Launching game. Okay, some of my experience. I keep getting distracted, but I will finish this point. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I've been enjoying it. It's been almost borderline unplayable, but I've been having fun. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually, but in the meantime, good lord is it an adventure. I have like this morbid fascination with how unplayable it is, and I am absolutely disgusted and amazed that they released the game in this state. Absolutely amazed. Oh, it's so beautiful. Man, those guys need to really just not press buttons for the rest of the game. Okay, well, as soon as my guys actually respond... How do I mute these guys? Oh god. No, whatever. I'll mute them later if they don't shut up, but... Now, I'm not this terrible, I promise, it's just the game is not responding to my mouse clicks right now. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's not. That, and I'm not particularly good at Age of Mythology. I can really only play the Greek. So I've been enjoying this game, I have a morbid fascination with it. I cannot believe they released it as is, but I love Age of Mythology so much I'm willing to overlook all of these to try and, I guess, send the right message to Microsoft, because I don't think that they'll take away from this experience that they need to put more effort into their re-releases. I just want them to know that Age of Mythology is, I mean, Age of Empires and, Age of Mythology, the Age series in general is still a profitable franchise, and they should make more games. They should do a better job, though, but they should keep making games. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the guys, like, if you look at the animations, I don't know if you guys can tell how badly it's lagging. It is. Like, and yeah, again, my apologies that I can't use the in-game music, copyright, so... Yeah. Also, my settlers appear to have, my villagers appear to have just gone full retard here, and they just don't respond. That delay, though. The chat is covering the menu? It is. Well, I mean, it's not covering anything important, though, is it? I'm gonna just put it over here, I guess. Bam. Wow, did I really only have one boar over there? What a load of piss. And I got hunting dogs for that too. I assumed there'd be more hunt on this map, but that was a big mistake. Never going on the goats. Oh, look at this. Such fluid! Wow, such fluid movement. I promise you I play much better in single player, or like when I'm playing with people, I guess like 1v1s, I guess. The game's performance just goes extremely downhill the more players you add. That, and I'm focused on reading the Twitch chat as well as actually something. It's tough. So yeah, I've been enjoying this, regardless. It is, it's pretty bad right now, though. Don't come into this, expecting a worthwhile experience, I guess, at the moment, because it's not. It will get better, I'm sure it will, and hopefully by the time you watch this it will be better, but at the moment it's really quite one hell of an experience. Let me know how the sound volume is, by the way, because I actually don't know how loud that would be for you. It is probably too loud, actually, now that I think about it. I will turn it down. Let's see. That's probably closer to better. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, guys. Okay. Need a gold. I'm so distracted right now just because I'm trying to read the Twitch chat too. In case you guys have questions, if you have questions about the Age of Mythology or, you know, this game, at least I know a lot about the game even though I suck at it. Is the sound better now, I guess? Or is it still too loud? Is it the in-game sound that's really loud? It's probably in-game sound as well. Alright, good night, Dog Bomb. What a waste that hunting dogs was. Jesus Christ, I should have gotten husbandry. Cry over Tim. You have such a slow classical age. Oh god. A struggle, man. I guarantee you that in all of my other Age of Mythology videos I will have better gameplay for you, and it won't just be me sucking horribly. This is the first time I ever played while recording it, so I don't really have this game, you know, down very well. Also, apparently this map has no hunt on it, so there's that too. Berries. What's going on over here? Oh, such fluid movement though. Love it. Ooh, that frame rate. The game is so bad your browser just crashed. Oh god. Volume is better now though, right? Yes. Hopefully. Oh, these guys have food. I mean, I've stopped caring about this match since the start, in which, like, there's like a 3-second delay or 4-second delay right now. And it's not ranked, so... Hopefully the volume is better now. Sorry I can't use the in-game music, Microsoft won't let me. Which is weird because this game honestly is one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard for a game. Like, honestly. I know this game down to a T. Yeah, I guess you could say that. This is the world's slowest classical time as I wait for this temple to go up. Alright, well shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go like all wood and then farms. Oh boy. We'll go up with Athena, and I don't know why some guy's messaging me right now, but I'm just gonna assign offline on Steam. Not bad. No, that's a terrible classical age time. Even for me, that's bad. Get yeah, wow. I don't even see any fish either next to me. There might be some fish over there that I just can't see yet, though. I love this. This is what I deal with, guys. I don't think I'm doing Pokemon tomorrow. If I do Pokemon, it'll probably be Sunday nights. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with my streaming schedule, honestly. But nobody watches Pokemon when they do it on Monday afternoons. So... And Sunday nights are, like, really inconvenient for me at the moment, which sucks. So, not sure what my plan is with that, but... Assume no Pokemon tomorrow. Need to kill, like, a ton of farms now. Just need to wait for me to get to the next stage. Good lord! Can't make farms in Age 1. Alright. Need some farms. Not bad, not bad. This game normally looks a lot better than it does now. Like, I promise you, like, it looks really good for a turn-based strategy game. It looks very good for a turn-based strategy game, guys. It does, it does. I can probably put down Sentinel now. Like, I just have all the settings on the lowest because I can't show off all the awesome ambient lighting and everything that they added. The game does look very nice. It really does on max settings, but you'll never know that because you'll never be able to run it on max settings, but if you ever did, I mean, it looks great. It does. I mean, yeah, they could have probably updated some of the art assets or something, but, and you know, it does look kind of dark at night, but for the most part, the game looks gorgeous. It really does. Are you sure this is a real-time strategy game? Because, it feels like it's turn-based to me, guys. It's a joke, guys. I know it's obviously a real-time strategy game, it's just... Honestly, like, if you've seen some of the matches that I played yesterday, they were turn-based. I had so much time between, oh, the paint huffing dude. Alright, fine, we'll take a different villager. Yeah, if you could see some of those matches, you would be like, wow, I didn't know they made an Age of Mythology for the DS, a turn-based one, but they actually did, by the way. I might show that off at some point. Also a good game, actually. I do like that game. I have like the worst economy I've ever seen right now. I'm flipping so much wood. Just gonna make like a million archer ranges. Some 80s. what every AoE 2 stream is, though.
Πρόσταγμα.
Prostagma.
Πρόσεχε.
Sound volume is decent now, right? Because I wouldn't know, because I've never recorded this game before. I actually tried to record it offline, but the game kept crashing, so I gave up. I was hoping that by the time I did the stream, they would have had most of this stuff sorted out, because this is a couple days after the release.
Πρόσταγμα.
Although, you know, a wise person would ask, why didn't they sort this out before they released it? And, budget. It's always the budget. Budget is too damn low. Oh, I have a fairly decent eco now. I'll start making some toxotes, I guess. Seems like the Buzo guy really low score. Jesus. There's not a single player in this game who should be justifiably below my score at this point. That should not happen. Prostagma. Music is still loud? Alright, I'll turn it down. Should be better now. What the hell did I just do? I can do that? The fuck? How did I do that? That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, sorry if the sound volume was out of whack during this particular match. Again, I've never been able to record this game before, so no experience with how loud everything is. And if I sound congested, believe me, I am. Upgrade to medium toxotes. Closest guy to me is red. I thought I said the mist stuff for a minute. I was like, whoa. I surely fucking hope not. I really don't need this many farms. I really don't. I'm not going to be using this food at all for anything. Where attack by? Shitload of Termas and Murmillos. Those guys are on us. You. That guy. His shockwave and shenanigans. Okay, so a little bit about Age of Mythology, since I'm assuming some of you guys have no idea what the hell this game is. Okay, basically, Age of Mythology plays a lot like AoE 2, whereas, you know, AoE 3 really didn't play at all like AoE 2 at all. But what relic is this? Villagers kill animals in a single shot. Useless. This magic shit brings free food to your cities. Okay, we'll take it. No, I don't have any villagers praying. So, with Age of Mythology, it plays a lot like AoE 2. Oh god, frame rate drop. Well, what are you doing? Probably bring the Minotaur too. Screw it. So anyway, yeah, it plays a lot like AoE 2. However, there's a couple key differences. I mean, for one, you can't build town centers wherever you want. You have to build them on these little settlements in shape of houses. Minimap, so like these things. Still follows the same general rule. There's 4 civilizations, 4 major civilizations. I know that doesn't sound like anything, but there really is a massive variety in the game regardless. Because basically with each of these 4 civilizations, there's also there's 3 major gods with each of the 4 civilizations. So there's like 12 different things you can run. So the Greeks have like Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. The Norse have Thor, Loki, and Odin, and you know each of these gods they all play radically differently. So while all the Greeks share the same general coherent theme, they all play quite differently from each other. We'll follow this time. Did I never get hand axe? Real. Yeah, get the hell out of this guy's base, man. This ain't your base. Oh, he's got a sky passage? First time I've seen someone build this in an online match, actually. So anyway, yeah. There are 3 different major gods per each of the 4 civs. The other civilizations are Atlanteans and Egypt. So we've got the Egyptians, the Atlanteans, the Norse, and the Greeks. And all the gods are Zeus, Poseidon, Hades. We've got Thor, Loki, Odin, Ra, Isis, Set. And I'm losing all the guys. And then we've got the Atlantean gods Oranos, Kronos, and Gaia. Each of them all have like a sort of different playstyle associated with them, and they all have their, like every civilization has a massively different start from each other. Whereas, like all the gods from the same civilization, they have the same start. They all play very differently from each other. They all really do, and there's a lot of variety in it. In addition, when you play the game, every time you advance, sort of like an AoE 3 where you pick like some sort of ambassador guy or whatever the hell that system is, I'm not even sure. I don't know what they call it, where you like pick some guy, you pick some reward every time you level up. They've got that in this game too. Except it's like a minor god, and there are like a ton of different minor gods for every civilization, and you only get to pick, you know, like you get a choice between 2 every time you age up, and you only get to, you know, get 4 of those because there's 4 ages. Well, sorry, you get to pick 3 minor gods. The first god power that you start with, based on whatever your major god was, you know, you start with that at the start, and then you get an extra god power from each minor god that you pick, as well as a bunch of different technologies associated with them. Among other things and other bonuses, so there is quite a bit of variety in it, there really is. Are the servers better than AoE's ones? Is there like a delay? There is a massive delay. A delay far larger than you could possibly imagine. Need to get a bit of the copper weapons. But yeah, I really do love this game. If you have any questions of clarification that you would like to ask, by all means, ask away. I will answer them the best of my abilities. I know a lot about this game, I just suck at it.